Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the Toyota Rumion. Now if this car does look familiar, then it means that you have probably seen the Suzuki Ertiga, and this is actually another one of the collabs between Suzuki and Toyota. The other two cars were the Toyota Starlet, which is the same as the Suzuki Baleno, and then you've got the Toyota Urban Cruiser, which is also the same as the Suzuki Vitara Brezza, and this is number 3 in the lineup, which is the Toyota Rumion, which is the same as the Suzuki Ertiga. So all the models in this car come in 1.5 litre petrol engines. So the model I'm driving today is the TX model in the manual transmission. It'll cost you 307,600. If you do want the automatic in this model, then it'll cost 323,500 rand. If you're looking for just the base entry model in manual, that's 250,000. I will put the prices down below also for you to see. Okay guys, let's start off with the exterior of the vehicle. So if you look here at the exterior, the headlights are halogen headlights. So if you come around the side of the car, you will notice that it's quite a long car. And the reason it is long is because it's a 7-seater. So this car does come with keyless entry. So you see this chrome button here, you just press that to enter. I'll actually just lock the car now. So you press it to enter and then it opens. So that's it's different to smart entry. What will happen is you just put your hand here without pressing a button and it opens. But just normal keyless entry, there is a chrome button that you need to press. So let's come around the side. And as with any 7-seater, normally you would expect that the boot would be small. It is in this case, because it's a 7-seater. You can have a look here. Some of the boot space gets used by the back 2 seats, but what you can do, you can actually put the seats down and then look at this enormous load space that you do get. And if you do want to lift the seats back up, you just pull on here and it's quite easy. And as you can see, even if you do want to use this as a 7-seater, it's quite generous, the boot space. You can get a few bags in here and enough things. Even if you want to go grocery shopping or anything, even for a trip, this is fine. And imagine, I mean, with the boot, with the 2 seats down, it's so huge. Yeah guys, that's not all. Check here, you can even fit something under here. So you got that part and you got this here. I mean, that's so cool. You can't fit any passenger here. Don't try and do that, please. If you have a small baby, you'd rather use a car seat, don't use this section. Okay guys, so in the interior, let's start off with the 2 back seats. So to enter the back seat region, you press this here, then the seat first goes down and then you push this forward and then you can enter the back seat. So as you can see, an adult can fit here. It is a bit cramped. Well, it's quite cramped, but it's not impossible. Yeah, so you can easily fit two adults in here, and the head space it's very tight for an adult, so it's not ideal for an adult, but like I said, it's not impossible. If you really need to, you can squeeze in here. So if you look here, you'll see that you do have space for a water bottle here at the back, and you've got a space here. There is no USB ports here at the back, but you do have this place for the 12 volt, so that's quite convenient. And then if you look straight up here, you'll see there is 4 air vents. So you can control the aircon. There's a knob there that you can use, and you can control the aircon from there. Okay, so if you want to see the legroom or lack of legroom at the back, you can have a look here. So my knees are basically touching here, and I am short. So if you are a bit taller, look here, you won't have any legroom. Your knees will be against here, and your back will be like this. So if you're the passenger, you're not going to be smiling. The only reason I'm smiling is because I'm doing a video for you guys. So now if you're the passenger, you definitely will be smiling, but not for the guys at the back. So when you do get in here, you'll notice you're like something on your back, but it's actually the headrest that is down. So you just need to push it up to however you like it, and you can sit comfortably. So you can see here at the bottom, you do have these pouches here by the driver's seat and the passenger seat. You do have a 12 volt socket here. Okay, so let's check for the USB port. I do see the 12 volt socket here. No, there's no USB ports here at the back. You've got those pouches, and you do have your electric windows here, and there is space for a water bottle. If you can you guys see? Yeah, okay, so there is a space there, and also in the other door there is a space. And okay, we spoke about this already, the air vents. So that is it for here, and I mean, you can comfortably fit in 3 passengers. And if you look at the seat belts, there is seat belts for everyone. So the middle passenger doesn't have like a full 3-point harness. You've got this one here that you can hook into here. And let's see what's over here. Is there magical cup holders? Wait for it. No, there's your armrest. Okay guys, so now that I'm in the front, I'm actually the most comfortable. In the driver's seat, it is very comfortable. So let's start off with the steering wheel. So it's not a leather steering wheel, but it is very comfortable to drive. You'll see these brown patches here. It looks like wood, but it's not. If you're here, it's actually plastic. So on the steering wheel you do have the volume button. It's okay to use. It's not the most comfortable volume button. Then you've got your mode there, you can put it on mute, and you've got your phone, you've got your other buttons here. It's not the most well designed steering wheel in terms of buttons, but it'll do the job. And then if you look in the middle here, you've got your climate control section, the aircon, you've got your 12-volt socket here, and you've also got a USB and an auxiliary cable there. And a nice thing here, if you can actually see, can you see these air vents here? So when the car is on and you got these air vents, you got your aircon on, it actually keeps it'll keep your items very cool. Because I know sometimes I keep my keys here, and when I switch the car off, it's like almost like it came from a fridge. So it's quite cold. Okay, so here is the infotainment system. It does look quite basic, but it does. This model, the TX model, does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And if you look back here, it does have a reverse camera. So there it is there. The clarity is decent. It's not the best, but it definitely does help you when you're reversing. Let's take a look at the dashboard. So it's got digital in the middle, and then it's got analog on the sides. You can see the fuel economy is 7.7. That's we can speak more about that while we do the drive test. So it's got a nice small armrest here, and it can even move forward, which adds to the comfort. And then also you do have your bottle holders. You can see here by the driver's seat there is one, and there by the passenger seat there is a bottle holder. Okay, so here also you'll see the brown here. It is also plastic. It just gives it a nice look. Well, it's depending on it's quite subjective. If you like this kind of look, it'll appeal to you, but if not, then it might not appeal to you. Yeah, it's got all around electric windows here. It does have retractable mirrors. If I press the button, you can see the side mirror retracted. If I press it again, it goes out. And we've also got the brown patch here. Yeah guys, that's it for the interior. Let's take the car for a drive and see how it performs on the road. Okay guys, so now that we're driving the car, the first thing I'm noticing as I'm changing the gears is that it's really easy and comfortable to change. It changes really smoothly, and after a while you actually forget that you're driving a big car. And in terms of the fuel efficiency, I'm currently on 7.7 liters and I've done 438 kilometers. I've got about 50 in the tank left. So you're looking at about 500 kilometers on a tank, on a 45 liter tank. For a big car, on 500 liters on a tank, for a 45 liter tank, what do you guys think of that? This is the first time I'm actually driving a big car like this for an extended period of time. And initially I felt the fuel consumption a bit high, but then again it is a big car. So what do you guys think of that? Like I said previously, the gear shifting is very comfortable. It's got 77 kilowatts of power and 138 newton meters of torque, and I have taken it on hills, and it has been okay, except when you're on a high gear. So sometimes when you are going up a hill, you need to shift down, and it does lack a bit of power there. If you are a business that commutes passengers quite often, like your workers to work or for any other transport, would you consider buying this car? Also, another reason you could buy it is if your family is getting bigger and you want to make use of the extra 2 seats, as of course this is a 7-seater. It could be possible that your family is growing and you want additional seats, or alternatively, you can use this car as a 5-seater with an extremely big boot. So as you've seen earlier in the video, I did show you that you can put the back 2 seats down and you can just have a completely flat load space, and it's huge. So you can use it as a 5-seater with a big boot. You can use it as a 7-seater, and like I said, and like you've seen earlier, an adult can fit in the back. It's not impossible, although it's not comfortable, but you can easily fit 2 or 3 kids at the back. So if you are considering the car, would you consider buying it for those reasons? And also, if you're looking at buying a car in this segment, other ones to consider are the Suzuki Ertiga, which is basically the twin brother of this car, and also the Mitsubishi Expander and the Honda BRV. So those, if you are considering buying cars in this segment, those are other ones you might want to check out reviews on as well before you make your decision. Guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found some value in it. If you have, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.